Um, Evening, Mr. Price. I seem to speak to you more than you speak to your wife these days, which is I don't know if that's a good or bad thing for you. I'm sure it's a bad thing. Um,
We never speak when I lose, so I don't mind speaking to you every day.
that's okay. When we spoke about a week ago, prior to the resumption of the Premier League, you said you were only coming here to practice. Well, your practice is going very well, Mr. Price.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, I wanted to not get relegated early on, and then make sure I had, a few days practice. So the practice is going good. I've got another 4 days practice next week. Yeah, leading into some good majors. So yeah, really good practice.
You go into the 2-day break. Will you stay in Milton Keynes, by the way?
I'm not sure I'm going to do yet. I'm going to watch a couple of games now. I might head home tomorrow and come back Wednesday, but I'm not sure what to do yet.
Okay. You've obviously going into the 2-day break in the best possible frame of mind. You've turned everything around in 48 hours. You've really changed everything around so quickly for you. And you must go into the second half of the Premier League again, really on a good bounce.
Yeah, obviously I'm full of confidence now, and I've got myself into, third or fourth, depends on how the other games go now. But I'm in the top 4 coming back next week. And as long as I can keep winning, then I'll obviously get me into the playoffs. But the league's so tight that you can't slip up anyway, so it's a lot of pressure either way.
Okay. I have to say, that was a cracking match with Peter. I have to say, 2 lovely moments after his missed 9 darter and then the 1-4-2. So lovely respect between the two of you on stage. It paints a very different picture what people probably think of you after all your sort of ups and downs with different players. We know you're a Marmite character, but do you think you're actually misunderstood by the way you're perceived?
Possibly sometimes, yeah, but Peter played brilliant today, and them 2 checkouts, I think they deserved, well, especially the 1-4-2 deserved the recognition, and obviously missing the 9 darter. But yeah, fair play to Peter. I was hoping that 9 darter went in. It was 50 grand in the bag for him. He might have given me 100 quid, you know.
It just goes to prove what a harsh reality the Premier League is now. Peter can take a 1-4-2 out like that, have a 107 average, and finish with nothing in the night. Is that the reality you all have to get used to, that you can play so great and still get beaten?
Yeah, well, we know everybody's in this Premier League for a reason. I think every one of us deserve a place. Nathan being a debutant, and he's playing fantastic, and Glenn as well, and everybody else. And, we can all average 107, 108 every time. And when it clashes like that, then, it comes close. And I broke Peter early on, and I think that probably won me the game and put him on the back foot. Yeah, we can all show those averages. So that's why we're here.
Okay. Well, listen, thanks for your time again, and enjoy the next couple of days, at least a couple of days off.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Going well played tonight, 107 average. Would you put that down as one of the most satisfying performances this year?
Especially in the Premier League. I never really seemed to find my feet or play well in the Premier League. But today, I felt in the zone, and I knew Peter was playing really well, which sometimes that can help you and push you on a bit as well. So, yeah, it's probably one of the best performances I've had in the Premier League so far.
And coming into this week, in your mind, had you almost written off the top 4? Now you're very much back in the mix.
No, not at all. I mean, the league was so close. I was only like 2 or 3 points behind the top 4. So, it was, 7, 8 games to go. Possible 16 points. Never once did I think I was out of it. If I'd lost against Michael yesterday, and Peter today, then it was going to be tough. But thankfully, I picked up 4 points, and I'm still in the running.
Do you feel like this week has really allowed you to play yourself back into a bit of form?
Yeah, well, obviously for the last 3 or 4 months, we've had practically nothing. So I was just taking these games as practice sessions for me. But now I'm in the top 4. Yeah, it's good practice sessions, but obviously I want to make the Final 4 and get to the playoffs, and yeah, hopefully win this Premier League.
Finally, do you still think top spot could still be within your reach if a couple of results go your way and you win your next few games?
Yeah, I think Glenn on 17, I'm on 13. If Glenn wins today, then no. But if he loses, then possibly.